All right, listeners, ready to dive into something pretty sweet today.
Sweeter than usual, you could say.
Yeah, we're talking edible masterpieces.
Oh, yeah.
The kind of birthday cakes that, you almost feel bad eating
Mm.
because they're just so beautiful.
True works of art.
Exactly. And the artist we're focusing on today is Yazzi Shabazz.
Competing on the greatest baker competition, right?
Right. And let me tell you, this young baker is blowing everyone away.
Definitely talented.
So we're going to dig into Yazzi's story today.
Sounds delicious.
So to start, Yazzi is only 23.
Wow, 23 already making waves in the baking world. That's impressive.
I know, right? Get this, they've been baking for 7 years already.
Wow, so they started young.
Yeah, 16.
That's dedication.
Right. Clearly passionate about this. And it really shows in their work.
Especially those birthday cakes. I've seen pictures online and they're unbelievable.
Intricate details, crazy design.
Like little edible sculptures.
Exactly. And, with all this talent and passion, you got to wonder what's driving them. What are their goals?
Good question.
Well, one of the things Yazzi's hoping to do with the winnings is repay their family for all their support.
Oh, that's sweet. Right.
Shows a lot about their character.
Definite and admirable, considering they also want to invest in more baking education and equipment.
Exactly. Not just thinking of the now, but the future too. Always striving to improve.
A true sign of someone dedicated to their craft.
And speaking of craft, here's where things get even more interesting. Yazzi specializes in vegan baking.
Oh, wow. So no eggs, no dairy. That's got to be challenging.
I know, right? But they're making it work, and beautifully, too. They actually have their own business in Dallas called Yazzi Cakes.
So they're an entrepreneur on top of everything else.
Yeah, pretty impressive. And, vegan baking is really gaining popularity these days.
For sure.
So Yazzi's really tapping into a growing market.
Smart move. And think about that makes these delicious treats accessible to folks with allergies or dietary restrictions.
So true. Good for them.
And honestly, the skill involved in vegan baking is amazing.
Oh, absolutely. You have to really understand how different ingredients interact and be willing to experiment.
Right, like finding substitutes for eggs and butter to get that same richness and texture.
Exactly. And from what I've seen, Yazzi has definitely mastered that.
I've actually seen some of their recipes. They use some really innovative techniques.
Like what?
Well, for instance, in their chocolate cake, they use this blend of flaxseed and applesauce.
Interesting.
Yeah, helps to get that perfect moistness without eggs.
Wow, that's clever.
Right, so talented and innovative.
Definitely. And, earlier we talked about Yazzi wanting to repay their family, but their story goes beyond that too.
Oh, right. They're also involved in charity work.
Yeah. You can actually support Yazzi by voting for them in the competition or making a donation.
Right.
Which also benefits families of children with cancer.
Oh, wow. That's amazing, using their platform to help others.
Exactly. So they're pursuing their passion, giving back to their family, and supporting a worthy cause.
All at 23.
I know, right? Truly inspiring.
Makes you think, their focus on vegan baking, the dedication to their craft, the desire to give back. Could this be a glimpse into the future of the culinary world?
Ooh, that's a good question.
A world where creativity and compassion go hand in hand.
I like that.
Definitely something to think about.
Well said. And as we wrap up our deep dive into the world of Yazzi cakes, here's a final thought for our listeners. Could this wave of young, innovative bakers like Yazzi be leading us towards a future where plant-based desserts are not just a niche, but the norm?
A delicious possibility.
It really is something to chew on.
Thanks for bringing this baker to our attention.
Of course, until next time.
Stay sweet.